What's good, YouTube? We're back with another video, and today we have a double upload. Today we're playing the Green Bay Packers. They are 3-2. We are off a bye at Green Bay. Their slides up to a 90. We traded for a quarterback, and you will see who that quarterback is, with a 5th round draft pick and CJ Anderson.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
That's who we traded for.
Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
I didn't even put on my color rush.
On deck, we've got what should be
I might
a great
have to quit and put on my color rush. Unless they already put it on. Because if they didn't, then I have to put it on. Because I'm not.
I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football.
It's snowing? Or is it raining? I think it's raining.
And Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, it's raining. Okay, it looks like they're putting on their color rush. So do we even have a color rush? No, it doesn't look like we do.
Than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
I'm great for this. I hope we play the Patriots. I really do. Because I'm a Dolphin fan, and I hate perfect teams.
Week 6 of the NFL
I hate Patriots too, and they're perfect right now. So hopefully we can beat them.
Just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
Yep.
Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back
That's
in 2012.
That's why I'm an Dolphin fan, and I like Ryan Tannehill. He's good.
In this situation,
and he can actually run play action.
Sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals.
Because he's like, this is kind of like the Matthew Stafford wants to throw the ball. Tannehill's fine with this because this is like kind of like in Tennessee, where he runs the ball, they run the ball a lot, sort of, and then he runs play action, and he's good at it. So don't put the entire game on him to run play action. He can roll out.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, okay. Okay. 2nd and 3rd and 2.
And now the offense for Detroit.
And they should come in pretty well rested because they had their open week last week. Ideally, all teams want to have that open week later in the year rather than this early. But you make do with what they give you. So you take the time off.
Yeah, because you normally want it like week 8, week 9.
And this one goes nowhere.
This is like the situation where I don't want to kick a field goal or a punt.
Bring up 4th. They had the
I'm gonna go for
gain
it.
on first down, but unable to do much from there.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit, trying to run it on 3rd down.
Oh, he's
to the
backing off of
pick
him.
it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
Oh yeah, baby! Jones in his first game back. Let's go! Marvin Jones makes an impact in his first target. Let's go!
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes a start.
Let's go! That'll boy Jones.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
I'm throwing a lob. Let me run slants middle, hot routes, Galladay on a fade.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh, wait, it didn't throw it.
To him, a sack.
It didn't
Back
throw
at the
it.
9-yard line. The safety, Adrian Amos,
It wouldn't
comes
throw
crashing
it.
in for the sack. It's second and
Switch,
goal back
back,
to the 8-yard line.
fade.
Now it's Tannehill.
Bro, what is that?
Incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the
Why is
intended
it like
receiver, but now
that was
it's third and
weird.
goal.
I gotta run
Third and goal
slants.
coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that hole, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered it.
And you
He's gonna
shot.
have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
All right, I'm going for it.
And he'll try and throw
Block,
here on the
block.
flank.
Doesn't matter. I don't even need a block. Don't need a block. Touchdown, Hawkinson. Let's go. Yeah.
T.J. Hawkinson.
Let's go, T.J. Hawkinson, baby. Let's go. I was like, block him, but he didn't mean to. Let's go. You pass it to the tight end because, one, he can catch better.
Many
And
would call that a
two,
gutsy
the
decision
linebacker that they
put
put
fourth and goal.
at
There was no hesitation. Field goal unit
right
never
there.
sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust
He
you
will
on
guard the
offense.
long. He
Make this
guarded the
happen. Go ahead and
longer
pick it
out.
up. You know what else he
So
said? I trust my defense as
he
well.
had to
They
flip
don't get it.
and
I know
throw.
you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
that's a big message. Because this is a
After the
division
touchdown,
rival.
out is Prater.
It's 3-1 versus 3-2. So good start.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a
Your
touchback
momentum,
when it comes out to the 25-yard
they
line.
got a little bit more
Packer
momentum
offense
than
led
us
by number
because
12, Aaron
they're like,
Rodgers, and
oh
the
man, we
Pack
had
in
a
an
great
unfamiliar
drive and we
position
don't
this
score.
year. They have not made the playoffs for 2 years running. 6-9-1 a year ago, and now with a new head coach in Matt LaFleur, no guarantee certainly that they'll play meaningful football in January this year. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
All right, let's
They're
go
actually
defense.
playing in the
I don't want to
not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Zone on third
So
down
time to
and
start going in
14.
the other direction as they come up now,
Back up,
third
back
and
up.
long.
Pick it! Darius Slay!
Intercepted by the
Let's
Pro
go!
Bowl corner, Darius Slay.
Atta
And his
boy,
guys
Slay.
will set up shop at midfield
Big
at
play,
the 50-yard
Slay.
line.
Let's go, baby.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Throw the ball
Solid
again.
run on first down.
I'm gonna run
Gain
the
of
ball,
7 leaves
and
them with
if
a
we get the
second and
first
3.
down, I'm gonna run the ball again. If we don't get the first down, I'm not running the ball again. Alright, I got the first down. And
He's got the first
more!
down here inside the 30.
Toddy! Actually, I want to stay
And
down.
he gets it all
I want to go to
way
the end of
down
the first
to
quarter.
3. A big play there for Detroit.
Yeah, now I'm gonna score.
41 yards on the ground.
Touchdown. So just let it right down and let the quarter get out instead of scoring. So boom, and you just let the clock run. No
After
quarter run.
one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Just the way he's playing a little on the outside.
They'll try
get
to
it.
run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'm switching to
Backed up to
excellent.
the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Fade. Or the fade.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Oh!
It's incomplete.
Did I have to go up or
Those passes
not?
out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance.
Oh! Yeah, baby!
Kerryon Johnson.
Buddy.
With
Hey.
touchdown number 7 on the year.
Let's
And the
go.
Lions are able to extend their lead.
Touchdown.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the touchdown run came from Kerryon Johnson to cap things off. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Maybe they thought. I mean, a bunch of people were saying we're going to lose because we haven't played anybody.
They'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard
And so we'll probably
line.
lose the Packers. And we'll show that we're not a true
About set
playoff
to get
team.
this
And
drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest
he caught
if
that!
you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board here.
He
I think
caught
you're feeling okay.
that.
The dump off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down.
3 down. 3 down. 80's getting 3 down.
They'll try and run forward.
Snacks, no!
And he's gonna
Snacks
have the
can't
first
hold
down at
him.
about the 38.
Snacks couldn't
They only
hold
get 2 there,
him.
but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2.
And that's kind of what happens when you like run when you get the running back. You gotta watch and you see
after that
him
last
out.
catch, good for 8 yards. To throw.
Yeah, he had Adams, but I think he was going to throw it, and then he saw Diggs, and he had to try to get out of there.
To the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive.
Oh, he dropped it! Yes! He could have been. He probably would have been tackled anyway.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you
Because
know as well as
Snacks
I do
was
in this
about to
league,
back up and
if you don't win on
get it.
3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game.
Oh,
'Cause
no,
then you're
I
relying on your
hit him!
defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Roughing. Oh.
That hurts. If it was running
You
into the
can't
kicker,
do
it wouldn't be a
that.
first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the
You're up
differences between the
14
two.
nothing.
Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak.
14-0, and then we give him a free chance now. All they need is like a first down to get a field goal.
15, and in this case, that's a big play.
And then that's more time that's now ticking off the clock for our offense to get more points.
On 2nd and 11 now.
No,
Nowhere to escape,
sir!
and he goes down.
Why waste the timeout when it's 3rd down and it's going to stop the clock anyways?
2 minutes
Guys,
to
they run
play
the ball.
First half, it's 14
As I expect them not to do, because they're like, well, it's the 46-yard line. We have to get to
Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats
36.
and scores from yesterday's action. On 3rd down,
Yeah, but
here's
I'm going to run the ball, I'm
Jones.
going to burn the timeout.
And he'll fight
They
his
did
way
it so that when
forward
they
to about
punt the ball,
48-yard line.
the clock's
The Lions
running.
will use
But
the
if you
first of
burn
their
timeout,
timeouts.
that stops
So
the
as
snap.
they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this
that's
is
dumb.
a rocket.
He just...
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good
Right into
first
the
half so far.
sideline.
14-0. Points here.
No,
They
you
can really put them in
slipped!
command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good
We're out of
what
bounds,
they're
out of
seeing and how
bounds.
they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0
We slipped. I
leads
almost
evaporate
got
and quickly?
sacked because he
So how
slipped.
have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
I like this route.
And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
Let the clock run.
You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken.
You can't take a sack.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Especially that big of a sack. Throw the ball away.
First half of play. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on second and goal, back even further. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson.
Spike it.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now. Here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left.
Bro, you can't take a sack. What do you not know about that?
We're going to get a timeout.
My gosh, throw it away.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
And
the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
And I don't know why he tried to fake spike you when they weren't biting.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Like, look, if you see fake spike's not going to work.
For more of the same, the rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Should have just spiked it. I mean, he wants to try to be fancy at the 5-yard line, fake spike you when they have 2 guys on each side blocking the end zone.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency,
1, 2, 3, 4,
something
5.
sustained,
6
maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get
but unless
back
Graham
in
goes out on the run, which he
is.
is. Oh, yeah, baby!
Down.
Because it was a high snap, he had to go with the play action. The running back couldn't get blocked.
The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers.
No! The pressure was coming, so he threw it. Couldn't get there.
Another drive comes and goes.
17-0.
On the scoreboard.
Don't want to give him a free first down.
It's easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over.
What he's going to do is he's going to go to the center. He's going to pump fake out to Galladay and Jones.
Oh,
no, he just like acting in the throw and he's going to get off. Delayed handoff. Yeah, baby. First down.
45 before he's brought down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Johnson. And he stopped immediately there.
And carry on hurt.
Timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
All right, I think he's gonna be okay. I think that is that means he's out. I think that means he's out. I think that ended.
No gain,
but now I just traded away Anderson, and that would be Riddick's backup. Or Riddick would be the backup then, if he's hurt. And now I don't know who's the backup.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he'll find Galladay, that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
Bruce, elbow, keep playing.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Simply got hurt on and I'm running it again. Oh, well, we blocked it a little better than they also blitzed it.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Minnesota's in my division and they're 0-6. They're dragging the division down. We got 4. So boom, boom, touchdown, carry on. Let's go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Hard to believe, but 6 weeks of the NFL schedule will have come and gone by the conclusion of this one. But coming up Thursday night, a good one to kick off Week 7. Kansas City and Denver from up at Mile High. Kickoff at 8:20 Eastern, 6:20 local there in the midst of the Rockies. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25.
We got a 3 and 2. Probably going to be 3 and 3.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss
probably
of a
3 and
yard
3
there, and it's
Packers. Hopefully 3 and 3 Packers. So we can come out and win. 4-1 Lions team, and then either a 4-2 or 5-1.
For Rodgers.
And either 4-2 or 5-1 Bears team, and then you have an 0-6 in the bottom half on 0-6 Minnesota team.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
They're dropping
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. So possession goes over here on the punt. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. This complete to Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, set, 50, play.
Man, if he backs up.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Back.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Okay, yeah, I'm keeping him out. He's done.
Let's go. 8, read.
Even if it allows me to put him back in, he's done.
Watch the flat, watch the flat.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's got 2 injuries. He's got a bruised elbow and a hip. And he can both come in both times, but he's done.
And the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
77's
And he'll
gotta
be upended
make
at the
that.
33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
On quick throw.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3-6 to this point.
Wow! No block. I hiked the ball, go to throw, and he sacked it. Like he literally has a second. Look, boom. Like
this offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated.
Like he didn't like this. Didn't even block him. Like if you block him,
and
the other guy.
Okay,
I can't.
This field goal unit comes out here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt.
I can't make a 51-yard.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it
All
here.
right, well.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he slips up past
But I
the
wouldn't
45
really be
before
passing
being
the ball. You're down by
It's a gain of 12,
4
but the Packers
possessions.
have the first.
We'll definitely see some
You got my 4 possessions, and you got
right now, but that
4
shouldn't be a
minutes
surprise.
left. That's why I'm just gonna rush 3 or 4 and just drop 7 or 8 in coverage. So
And
you
they'll
run the
keep
ball
on
you
ground
want.
with Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Trey Flowers there.
I'm just dropping 8 in coverage. They can audible back to run. Like, I'm just gonna drop 3 in coverage. I'm just gonna drop 8 in
Just
coverage.
shy of midfield.
And have,
Rodgers.
yeah, you can take
And he
that.
finds his
So
tight
you're
end,
keeping in
Graham.
bounds. So
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why
you can
work
run the ball
on your
too, right
tackle.
here.
Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
no, you
Just go ahead and
gotta make the tackle
He's got this down a yard
inbound.
or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Even if you tackle him and he reaches forward and gets the first down, okay, he gets the first down. The clock done.
Packer first down. Rodgers now on first down.
Get him, yep. He's
He
inbound.
will go down. Sacked back at
Trey
the
Flowers.
46.
Let's go. I'm dropping. I'm getting to him with 3 guys.
In there to get him. Pass protection
3 or
has been
4
a problem
guys.
all night long as they come up
And they still
facing
can't
a second
protect.
and a bundle. Now Jones. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the
I'm dropping
horizon.
7 in coverage.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer
4
football here as
deep,
we welcome you back.
deep, and
They
deep.
face
There's
a
4
third
coverage,
down
and then
now as they
the
try to
hooks you
find a lead
can't. So if you
score.
want the like middle routes,
Rodgers going to throw.
nope.
And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Yeah, we need a first down.
The
A first down will
Lions
end
offense
it.
ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Wait, why is carry on in?
And down
I
he
kept him
goes,
out.
But he takes it up to the 40.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
I'll throw the ball. I'm not running the ball with carry. Stay out,
This is caught by his tight end, Logan
All right,
Thomas.
we can kneel the ball now.
A
We
good
can kneel.
pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last
I just
catch.
want to
Good for 8
run and
yards.
just throw it and just
Tannehill
scramble
gonna
out of
throw it.
bounds.
Being chased out left. Jones has it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Run the ball and dive.
That's a good chunk of yardage.
And
it's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Amendola.
Should have just ran the ball.
That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Why wouldn't you just let me kneel? I'm gonna let this clock run. I'm not running the ball with carry on. If it wouldn't have just, if it would have just put in the other guy, it would have just put in Theoretic. You wouldn't have had Jones right now.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Guys,
But
I'll
they absolutely
see
pitched
you
a shutout,
tomorrow.
so it can't get much
Peace.
better than that, right? The defense